Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we have our hands on something that may be Mattel's biggest gag of the past decade, and that is the Monster High Skullector alien doll. I do believe this is, like, the alien's name is, like, Xenomorph. In space, no one can hear you scream. It's so creepy, so ghouly. I've never watched Alien. This kind of makes me want to watch Alien, just because she's so gaggy. I know when, like, my friend Serena watches this video, if she watches this video, she's gonna be very disappointed that I have just uttered these words that I have never seen Alien. But, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes a doll just gags you enough, even if you're not a fan or, like, don't know the franchise. You just have to have it. And I mean, let's just take a peek here. I mean, how could I say no to this? Like I said, probably Mattel's biggest gag in the past decade. And you can see my face look really distorted. Like, there was no way I wasn't getting this. So this is the box, you know, it's like a little spaceship kind of moment. Now, I do know from, like, previews I've seen in Alien, or, like, the new one at least, like, it's kind of like a parasite kind of moment. Well, maybe, I don't know, but, like, I know there was, like, a parasite kind of moment, and, like, it was in somebody's stomach, and, like, the stomach blew up, and it was, like, on a spaceship like this, you know. It's kind of giving a Samus Metroid moment. Logged in user Ripley, interface 2037, ready for inquiry. What's the story, mother? Alien life form breached the ship and dispensed with bulk of crew. Life form location unknown. Creeps stealthily, exhibits sleek biomechanical exterior. Highly evolved, perfect organism. The request, evaluation of current procedures to neutralize alien life form. Unable to clarify, available data insufficient. Life form is lethal. Uses agile tail and corrosive biofluids as defensive mechanisms. Direct confrontation is unwise. Request enhancement. No further enhancement. Lifeform demonstrates near perfect aptitude for survival. Highly adaptive, superior strength, and deadly instincts. Its structural perfection is matched only by its hostility. What are my chances? Unable to clarify. Priority 1, ensure return of organism for analysis. All other considerations secondary. Crew expendable. That's crazy. 20th Century Studios. That's a new one, right? I feel like that's new. Yeah, so I guess I really need to watch Alien, because I need to know, like, what is going on? Why are the girls expendable? It's kind of crazy. But yeah, she's really cool. She was $85 on the Mattel Creations website. In this economy, that feels like $1,000. But yeah, I once again just had to have her. I will say, like, she kind of has left the doll collector sphere and kind of popped off. Like, she was doing numbers on Instagram, numbers on Twitter, numbers on TikTok. And it's a little scary, because now they're going to be like, oh, we can sell these girls for $85 on the regular. Because it doesn't match up with the rest of the tariffs, unless the licensing fees was, like, higher for her. This body sculpt does seem, like, new, though, so maybe that's it. I don't know. Regardless, enough talking. Let's get her out of the box. I need to see her. Alright, the diva has been unboxed, and, you know, this is a Skullector doll, so we don't really get too much, but really, we don't need a lot with her, because she is the gag. The moment, the legend, the icon, you know, all of the above. But let's take a look at what we do get. So the first thing we have is the certificate of authenticity that certifies our Monster High Skullector alien doll, materialized through the collaborative efforts of designers and artists at both 20th Century Studios and Mattel. Interestingly enough, it doesn't have Rebecca's name on it. I don't remember if the last couple ones had Rebecca's name on it, now that I'm thinking about it, though. I don't remember. Either way, I know Rebecca did that, and I'm going to give her did this one, so I'm going to give her 1s, her 2s, her 10s, because she killed it. She killed it this time, you know. I know I've been vocal about some of her designs in the past, but, I mean, let's give it up. Let's give it up for Rebecca, because, oh my gosh. And the next thing we have is the only thing, like, the last thing we have, which is the stand. But I want to show this. So it has a standard, like, Monster High stand base, but we have, like, this extendable moment with not only, like, the saddle, but also a thigh grip moment, so she really stays on the stand. And like this is innovation right here. Like this is what we should be doing. I really, really like this, actually. It's so cool. Moving on to Miss Xenomorph herself. I want to think of like a funny, like, gaggy name for her, like Zanika. Zanika's kind of fun. It doesn't really roll off the name though. This is Zeno Anya. No, we're gonna go with Zanika. Zanika here is, you know, super unique. Let's look at her little headpiece here. I'm sure if you know anything about Alien, you know what this headpiece is supposed to invoke in people. And you know, that kind of like makes sense with the whole like parasite thing, right? Sorry, I want to put my logo in the back. Because I think that's what she is, right? She's a parasite. There's gonna be so many people that like watch Alien, that like watch this video, and they're gonna be like, girl, please stop talking. But anyways, it's just like this really cool like plastic piece. It has some really cool sculpted details. It's like a translucent plastic. It's got the little like little creepy crawly, I don't know if they're supposed to look like anything. They kind of look like spider legs to me, or like teeth maybe. Oh yeah, teeth. Look at that. So there's like teeth right here. I think that's the T here. That's what we're giving. And her hair is just kind of like pulled up, and just, it's a rock. Like that's a rock. And it's like sewn into place. This is saran hair, but this is not. I'm not messing with this. I'll be so real with y'all. I know, like, I've seen people take her hair down, and it is like at least a here from what I've seen, and she has like a full middle part. So like if you really wanted to diva out with her, you could for sure. But then I don't know, like your headpiece is not staying up. So there's that. And yeah, but she's like kind of like an art piece kind of moment. So I don't think you really need to take her hair down, to be honest. But yeah, pretty cool. I like how like futuristic it looks too. But we can lift the mask up to unveil the woman, the diva inside. And look at this really like amazing sculpting we got going on here. I don't even know what to call this stuff. I guess that's like the like biomechanic, whatever they said, mechanical like aspects to it. It looks so freaking cool. It's like lots of little wires. Yeah, like wires going on. And then we have this like really like where the teeth would be, the way it sinks in on the cheek is so cool. Like, she's just so crazy looking, and I'm obsessed. Oh my gosh. Just like, what a unique doll. Like, this is a fashion doll, but also feels like an art piece almost. Like, it's just so freaking cool. She has this really stunning screening with these very giant eyes. They are full of stars. I love her little graphic like liner details. She has like white eyelashes. She has some silver eyeshadow on the lid, and some graphic like liner / eyeshadow on the crease that is black. And then you can see like her eyebrows are those like 3 little stripes there, like brush strokes. Super cool. Here's the whole, and then a shiny black or glossy black lip. And also her skin is so cool. It's pearlescent, so we got a little shimmer, a little, you know, a little highlight for the girls. She has to, you know, when you're a parasitic alien, you have to gag. Like, you need people to be like, oh my god, you're so stunning, beautiful. So, like, then you can be like, oh, thank you so much. You know, kind of like parasite them out. But watch her not even be a parasite. Okay, in my fantasy, she's a parasite. That's what I'm just gonna say. So this is my channel. This is my doll. I make the rules. And this is a brand new head sculpt, obviously. It kind of looks like they may have used like Astronova as a base, but I don't know that for sure. I'm gonna grab Astronova. Right, so sorry, it's gonna be grainy for a second. We're kind of 0.5ing it. Wow, that was a loud shake. This is killing me. This is like freshman versus senior year. Why doesn't the big one eat the little one? I listened to one Paramore song, and now I'm emo. It's kind of what it's giving. A Black Veil Brides moment. But yeah, I just really needed Ooh, my microphone came unplugged. Like, maybe. Like, I feel like maybe. I can't say for sure. The nose, like the chin looks similar. The nose does not, though. But if they did use her as a base, that would also make sense. You know what I mean? But yeah, these are 2 alien dolls from Monster High. 2 very different divas. That is for sure. Wow. What a shift. What a shift in direction. All right, so moving. Ooh, Astronova is trying to kill herself. Can I say that on YouTube? I don't know. I hope so. Anyways, moving on. This clothing. So we've got like a 3-piece moment here. The first thing we have is this really cool chest piece. It's like very skeletal. It's giving a little like goopy goo like alien moment. And I think it has this. Yeah, so they used this as a way to like give her extra sculpting, which is really cool. Like these weird little, it reminds me of this, like the aliens from Scooby-Doo. Oh, there's children in this house at the moment. I was not expecting that. Anyways, so that's really cool. Look at that. And then she has this like really cool like spinal looking piece sticking out at the top, and the harness like attaches on using the sculpting in her back, which I think is really, really fun. And you can see that really nice spinal cord moment going on there. If it'll just, yeah, really interesting. And if we take the harness off, maybe, okay, I'm not even gonna, give me a minute. This is a good moment to mention that she does have like the updated version of the joints. These aren't even like the G2 joints. These are more like the new G3 joints, which is interesting. Love that though. Moving on to the actual fabric clothing, we have this really neat like mesh turtleneck top moment. It has some like metallic teal like overlays on it, prints, designs, whatever you want to call them. Has this pretty cool like zipper stitching around the edges. It's pretty cool. I like that. And it has it on the turtleneck as well. I think this is a separate piece as well that uses Velcro in the back. Yes, it is. And then underneath that, you have the pleather bodysuit, which is sickening, by the way. Obsessed with that. And it has this really cool, like, these cutouts to give like a kind of rib cage effect, I feel like. And it's kind of like made of a crackly, I don't think those are words, material. So it looks a little worn, but it's cute. And you can see that is like it is a full like bodysuit moment. Like she's serving, she's eleganza. And then she has this really cool skirt here. If I could just zoom out. It's like kind of hard to like, get it all on camera, but as you can see, it has like 3 sections here. It's made of the same material as the top, which is that really cool mesh. It has the same like teal prints on it. Oh my god, decals, that's what I'm looking for. That's the word I'm looking for. Which has like a little baby. Is that the little baby Xenomorph? I think so. And just like these really cool like goopy skeletal looking patterns on it. Very futuristic looking. And then once again, the trim on this is the like zippers. And then we also have hems. Oh my gosh, yay, hems. And we have a Monster High Skullector tag on it. And this has a little front piece. Give very like warrior princess, you know what I mean? Like it's almost like tribal, I feel like. That's kind of what it's giving, like an alien tribal moment. I really like this too, like the little legs, little creepy crawly legs on that. That's fun. It reminds me of like Crystal from Star Fox Adventures for some reason. Like that's just kind of okay. Her knees are a little weak, but yeah, that's what it reminds me of. And I want to say this is like the big sister body. Yeah, like for sure. I think they used the big sister body, and that was genius of them, I think. Here are all these really cool sculpting details. Look at that. It looks muscular. It looks like mechanical. It looks So cool. And I think using the big sister body was smart too because it hides the joints better. And I think that gives for a more seamless look on like all this really cool sculpting. As you can see here, like that extends up her whole body. And here is the arm. It's got a little antenna moment hanging off of the elbow. And then her fingers, she's doing the like, God, why do I have like a really hard time doing this? A little like Star Trek kind of moment. I come in peace, but not really. I just realized she has like 6 fingers because she has like 2 thumbs, which is crazy. And then, yeah, it's on both hands. So she's just like really like creepy, like weird. And it's just like, wow. Wow, what a doll. What a doll. I will say, like, I saw somebody like posting pictures of her and I was confused because I didn't realize she had 2 thumbs. And I was like, oh my God, they got one with 2 left hands. That sucks. Turns out I'm dumb, but what's new? But yeah, that's the outfit and the body. Every single big sister doll I have, like, the knees are all like this. I don't know, y'all. What's that on the... Ooh, she's got little, like, bolts right there. Looks pretty cool. And then, of course, we do have the big drama moment, the tail, which kind of looks like a little scorpion tail, so she can just, you know, parasite into you, maybe. And it's very, like, once again, skeletal. It's giving, like, a spinal cord just coming out of her, you know, booty. And it's really cool. I don't know how it's attached in. I assume... Yeah, okay. Yes. Okay. Okay, so... Oh, 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry, yeah, that was just a little phone call moment. But, yeah, so that's the tail. I mean, that's really all there is to it. It's pretty cool. I like it. Oh, I forgot to mention, it's literally bendy. So it's kind of like Torali's tail, like the original Torali and the Cree production. It's kind of giving that, like, as far as the bendiness goes. Really cool, really fun. So you can do lots of poses with it and have lots of little... I don't want to break the wire in it, but I'm having fun. Like a little curly little moment, you know? You do whatever you want. And to finish it out, we have some of the best Skullector shoes we've gotten. Period. No, like, object heel nonsense. Everything looks organic. It looks so cool. Even, like, not being, like, having painted details, just being, like, this solid pearlescent color, you know, it still gives. And it's, like, these shoes are designed in a way to make the arch of the foot look even more arched and severe, which I think is so cool. We've got this, like, little, like, spinal cord kind of heel situation, like platform, non-heel. Oh, and you got teeth in the front. I just realized that the front has, like, the Xenomorph, like, jaw. Sorry, it's, like, hard to, like, focus on these for some reason. There we go. You can see that. It's like the Xenomorph moment, kind of like Venus, you know, that gag. And then we have, like, it looks like a rib cage system, like lungs and like a rib cage kind of to me, and it kind of wraps around the ankle and goes up and wraps. Looks super cool. And then the back of the foot also has that same like antenna moment that the arms have. And like, just look at all this sculpted detail on here. Like, this is absolutely insane. And it's like, you can be putting out dolls like this and you put out dolls like Chucky and Tiffany. Like, really? It's crazy. And then her little feet, she only has 4 toes and they have these very sharp toenails. And she's like very funny. I would think it'd be really funny if they were painted, for sure. Yeah, but I mean, that's pretty much it. You can see all the sculpting and whatnot. Wow, what a moment. Let's wrap it up. All right, so that's gonna wrap it up on Xenomorph, Miss Alien, Miss Zenita, whatever you want to call her. Like I said in the beginning of the video, this might be Mattel's, like, decade might be pushing it, but, like, just based on, like, personal. But, well, Monster High did come out, like, a decade ago. Just one of Mattel's best dolls in, like, the past, like, 5 years, for sure. Might be the best, like, just from objectively, like, an objective standpoint. Like, the materials, I will say, the materials aren't, like, super high quality by any means, but the sculpting detail is absolutely insane. Just so cool. Like, so just, like, so interesting to look at. You know what I mean? Like, you look at that and you're like, whoa, that's a doll. Like, I don't know. It's hard to explain the feelings she gives, but I can say she is the moment. She's gonna gag you. If you didn't get her, honestly, I'd pay a scalper price. That sounds crazy, but really, she's just so cool. And like, she gagged so hard that they had to do 3 separate releases for her, which is insane. And they're gonna be shipping out more in June of next year. Like, diva, 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 diva. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up. So let me know what you think of Miss Zanita down below in the comments. And you know, as always, if you enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe and follow my socials. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.